What is going on? Good morning, everybody. I want to jump right into it today. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Taetro with ADSR. I'm here every Friday streaming some new plugins, some new packs, etc., making music. And today is a very special day, very fun stream today because I get to tell you all about the big sale that's happening at ADSR. And I'm going to work with plugins and samples and sounds today that are all on sale, up to 90% off, and the sale's running this first week of April. The link is in the description. All the info you need is in the description. Different sound bundles, different plugins, and not to mention that we're going to be giving away the plugins and sounds that I'm working with today. I got some really cool like retro wave and pop sounds to work with, which I'm excited about, and a couple very cool plugins, including a very cool 808 plugin, as well as one weird one that's pretty out there, which once I show it to you, maybe you'll understand a little bit more. I'm not sure that I fully understand it, but it's a pretty funny plugin to check out. Not only is this epic sale going on ADSR, but in addition to that, you can get a free plugin. ADSR has been doing this, I guess, since last month, maybe before, where with every purchase, there's one plugin for free. And since we're in a new month, that new plugin is Trap Drive from DigiNoise. So not only can you pick up a bunch of stuff from the sale, sample packs, presets, courses, plugins, but you can also get yourself a free plugin with that purchase as well. So keep an eye on the chat for the links in the description for all the links that you need. Hello, Siru in the chat. Nice to see you. What up, Omar Chavez? I'm happy to have you all here today. Like I said, I'm here every Friday making beats and trying different plugins, etc. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on, because it's the same time every Friday. You can also let us know if other times maybe work better for you. But if you're watching this later, hey, thank you for tuning in and watching this as a video. I appreciate you. If you're tuning in live, you will have the opportunity to win. Just stay tuned and I'll let you know what you got to do for that. Usually I pick some kind of category of an emoji. People drop it in the chat and then we end up choosing a winner by the end of the stream. So it's a good giveaway today because it's lots of sounds and these two plugins that I'm working with. But hey, I've got my push as usual. And not only that, we're working in Ableton Live as usual. And I have Serum already here loaded up. Let me pause my background music because I have lots of Serum presets to play with today. But what I would like to show you first is Saucy Audio 808, a little Saucy 808 action, which maybe this is my new favorite 808 plugin. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, what's up, the counselor? We got the Taetro crew rolling in. Anyway, this is one of the plugins today. One of the plugins that's on sale, one of the plugins you can win in the giveaway, but it's 808s made easy is what I'll say because it just comes in a plugin. It is sample based, so it comes with a whole sample folder that you link with the plugin. And we have all the basic settings that we might need for a nice 808 plugin. So we've got a filter, and then a resonance knob for that filter as well. We've got this dirty distortion that we can use. That's pretty intense, but when we dial it back to maybe halfway, adds a little heat without being too intense. And then we've also got basic envelope, attack and release. And then we've got pitch, but glide is obviously something we need. Easy glides here with this Saucy Audio 808 plugin. So obviously it's not triggering now, but when I play these notes a little legato and they overlap, let me crank that up. We got that nice glide, so I love that. So like I said, it's 808s made easy. It's got tons of types of samples in here, as you can see. I guess we can try Holy Cow. Let's give it a shot. That one comes with the heat already and the distortion's on 0, so that's really funny. And what if we even crank the distortion on this one? That's cool. Yeah, tons of presets in here. I don't think I have to overly explain, but this is very simple, easy to use 808 plugin. I like this setting because it kind of has that electric bass feel to it. What's up, Maria? Nice to see you. All right. So we're just getting started with that. Maybe let's zoom out here and let me see what I have for loops. I have this 80s synth pack, and a lot of the packs I'm working with today are around like 80s synth wave, retro wave kind of thing, which is cool. Not the worst cow ever. I was thinking it was going to moo more. That's funny. Huge Music, what's up? That was spicy. This plugin seems interesting. Yeah, I mean, what I love about it is the simplicity. And I mean, my process for 808s, I've simplified, but I had to put way more work into it. But having to be able to just drop this in and then have a variety of 808s to choose from, I think that'll probably become my main 808 plugin. But I want to grab some synth loops from this pack really quick so I can show you the other plugin that I'm working with today. And then we'll get into making some proper music. So let's go ahead and preview a few of these loops. And let's actually go with something faster. What's in the 128? This is nice. What up, Mozart Devante? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it possible to change samples via Midi? That's a great question. I bet it would be possible. I can do a quick thing to check. I won't be able to confirm. Maybe not though. That sounds interesting though. Something to maybe Google around and check. I'm not 100% positive. Nothing comes up in the MIDI menu when I do that, but that would be interesting. Although you could just open up a couple instances, but I see where the fun would be in that. Right now I'm going to drop in this synth loop from that 80s synth pack. And don't forget, if you're just tuning in, we're doing a big giveaway today, and all this stuff is on sale, all the stuff that I'm working with. So even if you don't win the giveaway, the sale is running all week on ADSR Sounds, and you can get up to 90% off, which is pretty dope. So I'm going to bring my BPM back down to closer match this sample. And let's play it. So we have our basic synth loop here. Oh, it's even got a bass in it. Let's, for the moment... Oh, this is a whole intro. All right, that's exciting. Let's work with the first 4 bars of it for now, though. And I'm going to show you this other plugin that I don't know if I can fully explain, but it's pretty funny. And I say funny because the language they even use in their documentation or in their product description is basically all the documentation ends with "this information is not useful" or something. Like, it's very tongue-in-cheek. And as you can see from this interface here, it's a bit of a cat's guess what we're going to be up to. So let's just turn some knobs. I've got it on the synth loop and kind of see what happens. I guess it's called Dumpster Fire, I should say. So if we can imagine what a plugin called Dumpster Fire might do, we're going to be disrupting the sound somehow. Hey, what's up, Samuel Messiah? Nice to see you. So immediately we're able to change the pitch. But it's not just changing the pitch. It instantly made it creepy, that's what I'll say. And then we've got these other 2 knobs. Let's check this out. And we love this. Phantom sounds continue. So what I'm going to do is crank this and then crank this. So there's really interesting sound design possibilities here. Let's check this knob. And then we just further and further destroy it. I could definitely see myself using, like, having gone from, let's do an A/B test real quick. Having gone from this. Now that's your classic, like, 80s synth pop kind of thing, but throwing this on with these settings dialed in, I could see using this for trap. Like, it adds some layer of evil, some layer of darkness, maybe. I don't know how to describe that. Very edgy, says the counselor, yes. And then this just totally... So the other use case I could see for this is changing over time. Like, especially if you're going to just start up a song like this. Some kind of intro. And then I click this button and it says futility intensifies. Oh, it's a knob. Interesting. Let's say narrower applications to most plugins. Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I don't know of any other plugin that can do whatever it is we're doing here. So that's my thing. If I'm looking for an interesting sound design approach, then I might say, hey, let me mess around and have some fun. Or if I'm looking for some type of inspiration, you know, and I want like a weird dark sound, I might say, let me grab Dumpster Fire. But also, like, from a tape, you could definitely emulate like a tape stop with this. Or like, for instance, if we automate that, like, let me just end it here. Put a line here, and then say the thing ends here. And let's automate this. There's your tape stop, you know? But we want to make sure it ends right there. And then you could even have like the opposite, right? Going up. So this is like a real application for it beyond just like the crazy kind of sound design element of it, you know? I think that's pretty cool, and I could definitely see myself using it. I use the pitch drop effect a lot for the tape kind of stuff, but the spin down, yeah, like you said, huge freaky spin down. Yeah, we do this. And seeing as like this parameter, whatever it may be, is only affected when this is engaged, not when it's at the 12 o'clock. What that means is during the spin up or the spin down, you're only really destroying the sound then. And then we're back to the original. Not the same for this, though. Yeah, that adds some kind of crazy pitch delay, almost like granular delay. Reminds me of Kinetic Toys, but to work with your own samples. That is a good point. Yeah, Kinetic Toys has similar craziness going on, I guess. Yes, so that's the Dumpster Fire. And then, so those are the two plugins I've got today, Saucy 808 and then Dumpster Fire. I just thought like Saucy 808 seemed like a safe bet. Yes, let's make 808s in a really easy, simple way, really accessible. And then Dumpster Fire seemed a little bit crazy, so I figure let's try that out and have some fun. But I can definitely see applying this in context. I also have a ton of sounds to work with, which is why I want to dive right into some beat making right off the bat. Like I said, a lot of synthwave. Where is my sample pack folder? A lot of synthwave, 80 synth. I've even got a lot of 80 synth drums and stuff, but also a lot of Serum presets for those of you who are Serum users out there. So make sure that you are checking out the sale, because we're going to do the giveaway. I'll announce the giveaway in 5 minutes. You'll be able to enter that by being in chat. And let's make some music, right? So I've got Serum here. A couple of the packs I have presets for are Pulse, Sonorous Sounds. Is that how I say that? Sonorous. Respectrum, Rubik, Serum Synthwave. Retrospectum, I should say. I can't read today. And then Outrun, Sound Set. So I want to try this one first, and you all know I'm a sucker for like a good pad sound, but look at all these presets in here, first of all. So maybe let's build a chord progression with some pad sound, but let me test out a few of them first. Really quick, I gotta put my buffer size back up because I was just listening to some tracks yesterday, so I didn't need a low buffer size, but here we go. Much better for playing today. Oh, broken mattress indeed. And you know, we're hearing a lot of synthwave stuff in modern pop music. Obviously, The Weeknd is an artist that has very much popularized like the retro synthwavey kind of thing. But then if you listen to Justin Bieber's new album, the production on that is really great, and it's using a lot of different synthwave type sounds. Nice. Mighty Morphin, so that's like Power Rangers. Nice. These are some... What's up, Frankie Picasso? Welcome. Oh, that's a lot. Octavius is a good name for this, though. I think we will start with that synth. That has inspired something in me. But let me see in these sample packs as well. There's a lot of drum samples. I'm wondering... I got this 80s pop, which has a lot of different drum loops in it. But I know I have at least one pack that has just tops that I might want to start with. But you can obviously get the feel for those. There's also guitar loops in here. Which is good for those of you who maybe don't play guitar or don't have the ability to record a guitar in that 80s style kind of way, you know? What do I have for loops here? Oh, all kinds of instrument loops. Epic. Let me keep going. I know that I have drum loops. Tops. Epic. So let's find a drum loop that's going to get us going with a feel. What does this sound like in context? Let's try it. Oh, that has Dumpster Fire on it. Let's turn that off for now. And let's give it a shot. And let's go for a bit of a slower tempo. Maybe like closer to 90. Okay. Quite the aggressive sound. Let's get something more intense for this drum loop, because this synth is definitely that's pretty intense. I don't even know. I don't even make retro synthwave, but this should be fun. Like we're in Tron. Let's build an 8-bar loop here. Oh, good little end there. All right, let me just get a very simple chord progression recorded here that we can build off of. Just 2 chords, I guess. I'm filtering out some stuff at first here too. Nice low end on that synth. Yeah, exactly. It's got the octave in there. Simple 2-bar. Easy. Let's just get that going to start. I feel like I switched my buffer size, but I'm still getting a little bit of an input delay. Maybe start push here. All right, move these into the right. Oh. These on the bar line. Could this be the beginning of some 80s movie or something? Yeah, we haven't even added in our own jumps yet. That's just with using one loop. Let's continue on with a few more of these serum presets. I think finding a solid lead will do us well. That one came from this sample pack. Let me just see what's in this outrun preset pack. That's a nice sound. Go up an octave. That's a nice sound. I want to find something a little brighter though. That could work. What's the rule on buffer size? If you're not like actually playing anything in, if you have it at a higher buffer size, it's less intense for your CPU. If you're playing something in, you want the lowest number possible. Here's a nice bright synth. Yeah, that's easy enough, like a simple little octave situation here. Let's do it. 2, 3, 4. Let me turn the metronome on real quick and do that again. 3, 4. All right, good. I put a couple random extra notes in there. I still feel like something's off with the latency at the moment, but we're going to keep rolling through it. Yeah, we're definitely going for like an 80s movie intro vibe. Definitely cinematic, I would say. Let's repeat that. Love that. Maybe let's build up a drum rack with some more samples. Oh, I did say I would announce the giveaway. Hey, if you're watching right now, you're able to win this giveaway with the packs that we're using today and the plugins that we're using today. So it's really, this is the best day to be entering into this giveaway if you're interested in some of this stuff. So let's see. We're going to drop an emoji in the chat. Can you drop your favorite spooky emoji in the chat? Your favorite spooky emoji in the chat, and you'll be entered to win the plugins and the packs that we're working with today that are all a part of the big ADSR spring sale. So your favorite spooky emoji. A few things come to mind, but drop them in the chat over here on YouTube, and we'll be sure to pick a winner by the end of the stream. All right, so we've got our top loop. Let's go ahead and find some drum one shots to add. Now I've got this pack. Let me just hear what kind of samples are here in this pack. Ooh, some very good clap sounds. And let's see what kicks we have. Yeah, these are all good. I like that rumble kick for some reason. Nice. Let me double check my buffer size here. Cool. Spooky emoji. Does that count as a spooky emoji, Omar? I'm unsure. We got some perks here. We do like a little bit of... Ooh, what's that? That's not what I want. It's cool though. Let's build up this kit. Love it. Here we go. We have kicks, we have claps, snares. Let's get this snare in here. Not a bad snare at all. I know I have other drum one-shots in here. That's 80 synth, so there's no drums in there. Oh, this is a whole kit. Here we go. Oh, wow. Let's get a nice snap in here. I don't know how I'm going to use these drums just yet. I might restart. Oh, actually, I can program it all in. Well, these are nice. There we go. We'll definitely need that. And let's see if there's an alternate. Actually, we probably have enough for now. Yeah, we're good. Let's get a very basic pattern here programmed. So I'm going to insert a new MIDI clip here. And let's see what we got. Where's that big snare though? That's what we want. Let's move up. Yes, totally. Let's go for it. All right. The congas might be a little out of place, but let's get at least our kick and snare pattern down. We should get a 4 to the floor bass line probably, or something close to a nice driving bass line. Real spooky. Hey, what's up, Noise Music? No worries. Let's get that smoothed over. Nice. All right. So we can get some sidechain going here, which will give us a nice driving pumping motion with the kick. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Assign that to drum rack, get that from the kick. Let's bring this threshold down. And we definitely want to get it on this lead. Do we want the full 4 to the floor? We could go for it. I say why not? Really pushing forward. All right, let's continue in with adding more samples. I like where this is going. I definitely feel like this is just an intro though, so we could for sure add some more. Give me like... Oh, we haven't even used our 808 yet. That will be the next step after this too. Now that's an intense clap. I want like a big, something I can turn into like a thunderclap. Let me jump out of this for now and see what else. Oh, a cymbal? We get like a little crash. What happens if I put this on the downbeat here? I'm gonna crank the reverb on this section of drums. Doesn't have to be nearly as loud. All right, great. Let me grab one more. Actually, it could be like a nice reverby snare on certain hits. Maybe here, but something deeper. Here we go. All right, we gotta crank this reverb though. What reverb did I originally crank? Just little extra hits here and there. Oh, that might work even better. There we go. Let me duplicate this. I use the stock Ableton Max claps frequently. Cool. Synth needs more chorus or distortion. Let's go for it then. I mean, why don't we try, in this case, let's just try Dumpster Fire and see what adding Dumpster Fire to a lead like this will do. We don't want to change the pitch. Maybe it's too much. But listen to that, like dialed in a little bit. It's not a chorus, it's slightly more destructive than a chorus, but it could work. There we go. All right, I'm gonna add a couple more of these drum samples and then we'll be in. We'll add some 808s next. I was about to say get the 808 emotes ready, but I know we don't have those here. Oh, we could also add a hi-hat pattern, but I'll save that for later. Where is the cymbals again? All right, let me not do this randomly. I could do a little reverse into the next downbeat. That's easy enough, right? I'm going to warp that so I can get it right up to there. Cool. We definitely need some bass though. So here we are, our handy dandy 808. All right, we definitely need like a banging 808, right? What's this dark one sound like? All right, I still have a little bit of input delay for some reason. I think I might have to restart live, but if I can avoid doing that, I will. I can probably just program in the MIDI notes instead of playing them in. Or swap to a keyboard, which will be even easier. Grabs MPK off wall and good to go. Let's see if I still get that weird buffer size issue. still off. All right, let's just find a good sound to use. Oh, probably not that. I do like the dark one. You all let me know if something sticks out. It can't be something too crazy. I wonder how that fits in the mix. I don't think the harmonics work well within this. All right, I think the dark one works well. Let me save this project really quick because I don't want to lose it. We'll go in my recordings folder, and I haven't made an April yet, but we'll call this ADSR Synthwave. I'm gonna restart live really quick so I don't have all this latency issue. But how are you all doing today? Let me know in chat. What is the favorite part today? Do you like the packs more? Do you like the plugins more? Fill me in. What are you liking? What are you enjoying the most? Also, we've done these streams every few Fridays. Do you enjoy going like deeper into the plugins, or do you enjoy like the beat building? What is your favorite part? You could also say you like a mix of both. That Dumpster Fire edition was good, says the counselor. Yes. And the thing about it is it's like one of the knobs dialed in just a little bit. So it's like a seasoning, like a spice, like use with a little bit goes a long way, I would say. The 808 plugin is nice. I agree. It's definitely the most practical thing we've looked at today. I mean, the sounds are of course practical. Think Tron 808. Yeah, for sure. The plugins are cool. I agree. I like to try out some of the weird stuff and then some practical stuff. All right, we got that 808 back up and running. Seems like we're good. Hello. Let's choose a different sound here. But let's adjust our buffer size so we're not getting that weird sound. I might just have to reload the plugin. There we go. Let's go back to the dark 808 setting and let's get an 808 programmed for this beat. All right, so here we are. Let me add slide to this. That's just easy. That plays itself right there. I wonder if I'm still having a latency issue. I need a full restart anyway. But let's get through this track. Let's record that. 2, 3, 4. Let's record it without messing up. 2, 3. Easy enough. Yeah, I'm still having a latency issue, but oh well. Sometimes you just gotta restart the computer. Easy. And bump that over. And let's close this out to be a 4-bar loop. All right. Loving the sample packs, but your work as a producer is great. Demo is totally fire. Thank you. Trying my best. Let's continue on. I want to move that over. MPK Mini looks cool. Thanks. Yeah, I got the custom stickers on it, you know. I got my Kylo Ren sticker, Blade Runner, which is perfect for this setting, and my Blackpink stickers. Customized. Watch out. Okay. What's next, chat? A lead or something? We can continue on. Actually, let me go into these packs for a second because I believe... Okay, so yeah, this will be good to demonstrate. There's synth shots in this 80s synth pack. And you might not know, what do we do with these synth shots? And well, really, some of you were saying, oh, Serum's expensive, etc., but what's cheap is whatever sampler comes in your DAW. So Ableton Live, for instance, has 2 samplers, Simpler and Sampler. Simpler comes with all of the versions of Live, I think. And it's a simple version of their sampler. So if I drop Simpler in here, you can see we've got a window where we can drop a sample. And with a pack like this that comes with synth shots, we can take any of these synth shots let's find one that we like. Wow, some of these are intense. Point is, we can take these synth shots and drop them into our sampler and play them like an instrument. Yeah, let's do that one because we can ARP this one pretty easily. So here we go. Let me arm this. So see, now I've put, oh, let me unarm the 808. I've gone ahead and put that sample into Simpler. And suddenly I don't need a big fancy synth plugin. I can just use what's in my DAW. Let's hear it. So for this particular line, actually what I'll do is probably paste in the sidechain. And maybe let's get an arpeggiated line going. Try this one more time. So arpeggiator, and let's figure out what chords we want. Probably a downward motion. Probably twice that rate, so 16th notes. And let's turn the steps up. Up an octave. Turn the gate up. We can definitely bring it up in the mix too. These sounds are so intense. Maria says, I don't use Ableton, so this is really interesting to see. Good to know. Good to know. Let's continue on. I want to add a little bit of chorus to this, which of course, actually, let me just copy this exact instance of Dumpster Fire over to the synth and see if we get that weird chorus vibe from it. So that's with Dumpster Fire, here's without. Wow. Hey, I'm a big fan of that. I mean, we could even add some delay on top. But let's actually engage that delay. Great. All right, what is giving me the CPU issue here, I wonder? Ah, it's this, it's you, Serum, here, of course. Let's freeze that track. CPU meters in Live 11, by the way. So it lets you know what's occupying most of your, what's giving you issues. If you get a CPU spike, you can see what specifically is doing it. All right, let's do this. We'll do this chord. No, this chord. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and record this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. That's great. That fit in perfectly. So combination here, like we're using drum one shots, we're using Serum presets, we're using drum loops, and we're using synth one shots, all to make this track. And don't forget about the dumpster fire. How could you forget? I love it. Okay. I guess kind of the next step would be sort of like, how would we arrange this, right? And we can start to deploy some of the techniques I was talking about before with using that dumpster fire as a straight up way to, do a spin up or like a tape start. We say tape stop a lot. Do we say tape stop? Who knows? I mean, tape start. Let's see. What would be a good way to start this? Maybe with that arpeggiated line, actually. Probably don't need the 808 yet. We don't need the chords yet. We don't need the lead yet, for sure. What is just this? We don't need the drums yet. Let's auto filter this stuff in. So audio effects, EQ and filter, auto filter. So we want a nice little intro situation here. Maybe by the second time through, we get that. Good thing about this is I can copy it over. I'm also going to automate the on off so it doesn't stay on longer than we need it to. Let's filter everything in. I like having those drums on top not be filtered. All right, cool opportunity here to probably drop some of this in. And then the 808s, maybe? I love the way that... Oh, it's this that gets triggered, the reverb from that synth. Okay, this is a good start. We might want to add in our own... What does this sound like? I like it. What do these chords sound like? Let's not bring those in just yet. Okay, so what I'd like to do is keep this arpeggiated thing, but maybe even go down an octave and have it filtered. And instead of this motion here, this motion here, bring it down like this. So for the verse, it's like a lower. Oh boy, I'm messing up this whole automation thing. Bring it down like that permanently. Now we don't really need bass frequencies in this at all, so this would essentially be our verse, which we can build up to. But let me do one fun thing with the Dumpster Fire. I'm going to put Dumpster Fire on the master. If that sounds like a terrible idea, let's see if we can make it work. I say have some faith. I'm just going to do it for that, you know, tape stop and start idea. And we'll, what do I do? We'll do, this is the knob we want. We want this to happen really fast, probably within the first bar. Oh, that's not my master. Go away. Master. Here we go. Expand the master, and there we go. Let's do this. Maybe we could do longer. Not that long. Let's zoom in a little bit. How long should this last? Like 1 beat, probably? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Hello? Let's go ahead and freeze this track while we're here. And then we'll do a quick spin down. Oh, what's up, Mr. R. Mark? How are you? Drums are from the pack? Yes, everything we're using is from packs that are available on ADSR. Packs that are part of the sale. All that good stuff. It's a bundle, I believe. I'm going to also just turn this on for this section, but have it turned off everywhere else so there's no mistaking. So we'll have a little spin down effect here right before that downbeat. Here's that automation. See, that works really well. Let me get this crash here. Definitely think it needs to crash there. We've got ourselves a nice little retro wave. Good to see you again, Mr. R. Mark 1. All right, and then it would go to some kind of bigger form of this. We're not going to bring the lead in yet. We're probably not even going to bring that in yet. Let's continue on with this. And let's use filtering again. I guess when this kind of music comes to mind, I do think a lot about like filter sweeps, bringing filters in and out, etc., etc. Ah, the backbeat dropped out. That's probably why. Let's continue the backbeat here for a moment. And let's filter this up here. Right to there. All right, we'll drop the backbeat here. All right, and then we'll go with the whole like kind of hook situation there. I mean, this is a very basic arrangement, but I don't know. I was kind of inspired by all these sounds, and I don't usually work in this synthwave kind of thing, but I'm digging it. I want to go back and watch. Like, what is everybody's favorite like 80s action movie or whatever. I tried to watch Terminator the other day and it just did not resonate. But I do love like Alien and Aliens, which is James Cameron. I was always kind of turned off by 80s movies just because the overall sound quality is usually pretty bad. Obviously, I'm a big Star Wars fan, but that's its own thing. But like 80s action, like who can point me in the right direction? I want to watch the new Tron again because it's been a while since I've seen that. Is the original Tron worth a watch? I'm a big like fan of sci-fi. Obviously, I love Blade Runner. All right. Nice little intro section here. Ghostbusters. I love that. That's all the dumpster fire right there for that transition. Should we turn up the heat on this? Maybe not that much. Twin Peaks soundtrack. I like the Fargo TV series, but I've never watched the actual Fargo movie. Or maybe I tried. I'm digging it. I just wonder, maybe I can duplicate this, get rid of this high octave version, and maybe double this. I just wonder if that's a little loud. That works for me. And maybe for that chorus section, we dial up the distortion a bit on the 808. Automate that up. Oh, that's not the distortion. I want to automate that. Why am I having a struggle here? All right, I'm not going to bother with that at the moment. It's confusing me. Click the configure button. I've never done that before. This is what I want. Oh well. Struggle. Alright, what was I thinking? Oh, like maybe let me see what there are for tom samples in one of these packs. Where am I at? That's 80s synth, so that's good. We already made something out of that. This pack is pop drums, which I don't know if we used anything from it, but 80s pop, more melodies, guitars, etc. Let me just... Oh, that's fun. And like, I really love these guitar loops too. And then the bass lines. I mean, you could score a whole 80s movie with some of these packs. This is what I'm thinking. That has action movie written all over it. Very cool. Okay. Any additional... Oh, these are fun. We could mix it in with some more modern kind of pop sounds. I guess we did use some of these. Nice. Hit configure and twist the knob in the plugin's interface. Yeah, I did. I know that that's how it's supposed to work, but it didn't seem like it was working. See? Which is interesting. Oh well. Hey, I'm stoked for this track. I mean, it's a fun little intro for a track for sure. If I got a gig and I had to score a quick 80s thing, I'd be good to go. I'd just say, here you go. I think a couple little tom hits would be what would complete it. But yeah, what do y'all think? All right, folks, as I have mentioned many times in the stream, do not sleep on this sale because everything I used today, the plugins, the samples, the presets, are all part of ADSR's spring sale, up to 90% off. And there's even more bundles available as well. And classes. I even have some classes on ADSR you could take. And there's other classes by amazing instructors. Hey, congratulations to Mega Sumra in the YouTube chat, who has won Dumpster Fire, Saucy 808, and the Spring Retro Wave bundle, which is the bundle I was working with today. That automation thing could also be like a Live 11 situation because I've seen that. I've had that issue pop up with other third-party plugins too that I never had before. But congrats to Mega Sumra. Please enjoy the sale. Use the link in the description to check all that out. I mean, I'm going to be using Dumpster Fire for sure to do at least that. That's legit. And of course, there's not just 80s synthwave stuff. A great producer named Stranger is also streaming on this channel on a different day than me, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. But he does all kinds of... he did another stream in a different genre, so you should go check that out because he was also working with stuff that's involved in the sale if you're even more curious. Yeah, check that out. Have a good time. The sale's only running for about 7 days, so get on it while you can. Get inspired, do some spring cleaning on your hard drives, get rid of the old, in with the new, etc. Samuel asks, is the black MPK Mini a fingerprint magnet? No, not really, but I do have a cloth to clean it with, right? Keep it nice and clean. Sacrifice for the style. All right, this was fun, everybody. I'm here live every Friday with ADSR, so make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on. We're always working with a cool pack. We've been doing giveaway week after week, so it's worth being in the chat for a chance to win. Subscribe to the channel, like I already said. I have my own channel, youtube.com/Taetro, where I do live streams 3 times a week. I'll be live tomorrow night doing a beat critique for subscribers and for channel members, so that should be fun. Make sure you're subscribed. I have a lot of tutorials and similar live stream style content on my channel. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the making of this track. I certainly did as well. Let's let it play out one more time before we go. And don't forget, that pack with the synth one-shots is not to be slept on, because even if you don't have Serum, you can still build your own synths. That's how you get clean beats, exactly. And then here we go. This loop does a lot. Thanks so much, Maria. Appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who was hanging out in chat, having a good time. Shout out to all the channel members and folks who came over from my channel. Really appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I'll see you all next week on ADSR, and I'll see you all tomorrow over on my channel. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Taetro for ADSR. Have a good one.